Everybody and their mama is in their wellness era. They are doing the red light therapy. They are going to the sauna. They are having the slow mornings where their day doesn't start until 12:15. And I love that for them. It's just not realistic for me. It's not realistic for the girls, for the women who are absolutely ambitious, who are building something, who are generating wealth, who have a vision that is bigger than themselves. And so if that's you, I'm going to talk about 7 wellness habits that you can literally start doing today to help you make decisions quicker, for you to make decisions with clarity, for you to show up for your team in a way that not only supports them, but also supports you, and to really go past this surface level wellness where you not only look good, but you also feel good and you're equipped, right, to take on the ebbs and flows when life is lifing. For those who don't know me, I am Imani Adia. I'm the founder of Soul 360 and the creator of the Limitless Method. And I help founders, leaders, and creatives just like you to align with their most limitless self. Let's get into it. So if you literally look up wellness right now, all the content is about the slow mornings and the beiges and the whites. And it is about the red light therapy and going to the sauna and getting the massages. And once again, not starting your day until 12:15. And I love that they're in a place where they're able to do that. That just doesn't align with the life that I am living. I also feel like in some sense, it's surface level wellness that people are looking at. They're looking at the wellness that makes them look good, right? The skincare, the working out, the Pilates, the cute outfits. And I love all of that. I'm just asking you to dig deeper and to also pull on the aspect of wellness that allows you to show up in a way that really honors your body, but also honors your mind and your heart and your soul, especially if you are someone who is looking to build. You're in a season where it's busy. You're in a season when you're building. You're in a season where you are going after the goals that you have envisioned for yourself. And these are goals, right, that I hope are tied to your soul and not tied to your ego. That's a different video for a different day. But as I will quickly speak, right, these are goals that have specifically been placed on your heart, and you know that what you are building, you know that the season you are in is going to require some sacrifice, but one thing you won't be sacrificing is your body, is your emotional wellness, is your mind, and it won't be your soul, right? And so making sure that there is an aspect of care that you are always incorporating into your routine even when you are busy. It looks like more than the under eye patches and the new skincare routine and the red light therapy and the sauna and getting your day started at 12:15. Babes, I have meetings at 10 a.m. that I need to be present and running. So no, the day cannot start at 12:15. Does it some days? Absolutely. Is that an everyday occurrence? Absolutely not. And so I really want us to think about wellness and to talk about wellness and lead our wellness thinking in a holistic way of our mind, our body, our heart, and our soul. And when we're able to do that, that's when we're able to truly show up as the best version of ourselves. And when we're the best version of ourselves, our community benefits, our friends benefit, our team benefits, even people we just come in contact with benefits from us being able to have the tools, right? To be doing the practices that allow us to regulate our nervous system, that allow us to be healthy, that allow us to make decisions easier and quicker, that allow us to appreciate ourselves, that allows us to then appreciate others. And that's what we're going to get into today. The first habit that we're going to talk about today is morning meditation. It is a great practice for you to do daily. It just allows you to wake your body up to become present wherever you are. And it gives you that moment of peace before you may go out into a day that is completely chaotic. And so being able to give yourself that moment of, I am here, I am rooted, I am grounded, I am okay, and I'm also ready to take on the day. Another amazing practice is being active. It's getting up and moving your body for at least 30 minutes. If you're able to take a workout class, right, with other people, it's that's great. And if you're just in your house putting on putting on a YouTube video and working out, that's also great. But just getting your body moving in the morning, it's nothing like it. And it doesn't have to be this like drawn out practice of you working on hours on end. It literally can be 30 minutes of you just helping to wake up your body and to get it moving. Another daily practice is definitely journaling and being able to have time with yourself where you are asking yourself important questions. It's been said, right, that the quality of our lives are determined by the quality of our questions. And so asking yourself deeper, more meaningful questions can allow you to live a deeper, more meaningful life as well. And so being able to journal, and also not only journaling on a question, but even free writing. I absolutely love to just brain dump and to get whatever is in my mind out on paper, especially if there's a lot going on in it. And so this is something that you can do in the morning. I know some people are familiar with the artist way and letting yourself brain dump those morning pages, 3 morning pages. It can also be you having this journal to practice gratitude, right? I absolutely love journaling, but then also practicing gratitude within that journal and just listing out 10 things that you are grateful for. Another habit is intentionally releasing any emotions that you may be carrying. There's a couple ways that you're able to do this. You can do this using time techniques or doing timeline work. You can also do a meditation that just really allows you to release any emotions that you are carrying, especially around forgiveness. One thing I love to do is a forgiveness meditation. I have one that is inspired by the Hawaiian practice Ho'oponopono. So if that's something that you're interested in, I'll definitely link it in the description. But just being able to make sure that you are emotionally clear is very important. Making sure that you are able to also regulate your own emotions. I always say that you should be practicing being a thermostat, and not only being a thermostat, but upgrading yourself right to being a smart thermostat. And so really knowing your core emotional temperature and what that looks like for yourself. And so anytime you're getting a little too hot or you're getting a little too cold, your body can recognize that, and you can do whatever you need to do, whether that's some deep breathing, whether that's you going out for a run, whether that is you doing a meditation, so that you can allow yourself to return back to your core emotional temp and to make decisions from that space, because that is what will benefit you the most. The fifth habit is subconscious reprogramming, really taking time to look at what beliefs you are carrying, to look at the thoughts that you are thinking, being mindful of the way that you talk to yourself, being mindful of the identity that you are carrying and the way that you see yourself. This is really important because 95% of your actions happen at a subconscious level. It's the reason why you do the same thing day after day without even thinking about it. And so being able to be very intentional about what it is that your subconscious mind has been programmed to do is what will allow you to close the gap between where you are right now and that vision that you have. And so that is another way to take care of yourself, by allowing yourself to have programming, to make sure that you have the beliefs and that you have positive self-talk to actually propel you forward and to also make you feel good about yourself. The sixth habit is meeting buffers. This is really important, especially if you're someone who takes a lot of meetings throughout the day. What you don't want to happen is whatever may happen in that one meeting, especially if it was something that wasn't the best, had a little negative, a little frustration, you don't want to take that to your next meeting. And so being mindful to create these buffers so that you can get back to that core emotional temperature, so that you can clear your mental and get rooted again, so that next meeting that you're going into, you're not bringing anything into it but positive energy. And so then you're in a place where you can listen and also contribute any solutions that may be needed. And last but not least, number 7 is putting joy appointments on your calendar. It's one of those things, if it's not on the calendar, it's not going to get done. And so you literally need to make an appointment with joy. This is important because, right, If you are doing something that brings you joy, 9 times out of 10, that also means that it gives you energy. And being mindful about putting things on your calendar that gives you energy and being intentional in that way is very important. So whenever you're doing something that is draining your energy, you're just not completely depleted, because you turn around and there's something literally on your calendar to bring you back up. And so with that being said, if you're somebody right now and you're like, I have no idea what brings me joy, you're actually in a great position, because that means that you're able to explore, you're able to relearn yourself, you're able to give yourself that space just to try out new things, to do new things. And I absolutely love that for you. And literally, this joy appointment can be you reading a book, it can be you hanging out with friends, it can be you trying a new food spot, it can be you going to Pilates. Whatever it is that's bringing you joy in this moment, you should definitely have it on your calendar, because that is what's going to allow you to have some energy in your tank. Those are 7 simple habits that you can literally start today. I'll have some resources below for you all to check out. But wellness looks differently for different people. But just because it looks different for you doesn't mean that you shouldn't be incorporating it. You should be thinking about yourself from the lens of, if I am good and when I thrive, other things will thrive as well. I am excited to see what habit you choose to incorporate into your routine first. Until next time, I'm Imani Adia, and be limitless.